I'd like to welcome you all to our part two of our Keynote app introduction for advanced session. Today, we're going to go over how to send a photo in Zoom chat so that way then work together to input those into our Keynote presentation that we started weeks ago. So thank you all so much for coming on and please share. And I appreciate you all so much. So first up, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here on my iPad. And again, if you have not sent me a photo or would like to send another one, please utilize the Zoom chat because we're in Zoom. Really easy to share a photo through this chat. So I'm here in Zoom, and depending on what device you're on, again, working with lots of different devices, and hopefully most of us are on our iPads, so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. But if you're on your Android device or iPhone, etc., your toolbar may appear a little different at the bottom. So if you, most of you should see chat at the bottom, and that is how, again, you send a message to either everyone, or you can send a direct message to someone by hitting that new chat icon. Y'all see that everyone versus the new chat? Y'all notice that when you use the chat in Zoom?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes, amazing. It's so important to know if you're sending a message to everyone or if you
Hmm.
want to send a message to one person. Y'all do a really good job with that, which is amazing. So don't forget if it says everyone or at the bottom it says message everyone, then you're messaging everyone. If
Okay.
I hit if I hit new chat and let's say I try to send a message to Miss Brenda, then I have to hit her name
Ah,
or multiple people. And that way at the top, you'll see it's not, everyone anymore that's selected, even at the bottom,
okay.
message, Brenda, et cetera. So um, you can do a direct message with just one person, or you can do multiple people. So if I have Miss Bertha and Miss Brenda, I can do a group direct message if I want. You see, it says +2 at the top, and the name and the +2. So don't forget which chat you're in. So yes, I see Miss Rose. Yeah. I
I
love
don't know how to
that.
send a picture. Send a picture. Select.
Uh, If you want to send a picture,
Yeah.
so let's make sure we're all in message. Everyone, you can hit the plus sign, and then you'll
The
see
new
three.
chat plus.
Yes, you'll see the plus sign next to message everyone. So if I go to the chat and I look at the bottom of the window, it says message everyone, and I see that
The
plus sign. So
yes.
on your ends, y'all, do y'all see the plus sign
Photo.
next to message everyone?
Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Everyone see that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when you hit the plus
Yes.
sign, you'll see the three options at the bottom. What do you all see at the bottom? What comes up?
Photo, file, and GIF.
Yes. So you can send a photo from your Photos app. You can send a file from your Files app, or you can send a fun GIF, a moving image to the group. So that's not a new one, the GIF, but it's newer than maybe the others. So
Now
if I hit the
you know
plus
how to
sign,
use it.
and I hit the photos, I can then send any photo that is in my Photos app. So these were
Okay.
some of the photos that someone shared. You can select multiple
Just
ones
hit him, oatmeal.
Okay,
at the
man.
same
Okay,
time.
okay, got it.
hmm So,
Uh,
who sent these? Anyone who sent these?
Beautiful.
Well, I sent the first one,
Which
Alex.
this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I remember you sent
Beautiful.
it, and then
That's pretty.
this one I sent.
I think
This
you
one,
did those.
yeah,
Yeah.
I did this one, and someone else shared me this pink one.
Hmm.
Who sent me
I
this
don't know.
pink flowers?
But I sure do like this
I'm
blue.
trying to remember. It may come to
Mm,
my head, but someone sent me these lovely pink flowers. And then
beautiful.
I think I did this blue one.
I love that one.
I'm not
Mm-hmm.
100%
I saved that image. That's beautiful.
sure. Yes, you can save an image that someone shared or a GIF by holding the image in the chat with your finger, just like you would in Safari to save a picture. You would
Uh,
hold it and then hit save image. So I
yeah.
love that one, Miss Rosemary. I hope our
Yeah.
That's
birthdayers come
pretty.
on. That one's
Very
nice.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, our
One of my
birthday.
many pay by number apps that I use.
Yes.
Man.
So everyone know how to send a photo in the Zoom chat?
Yes. Yeah.
So if you have I got, well, I got yours, Brenda, in the email, and that's good. So I could showcase if you have to email it to your iPad and how to save it. So I'm gonna do that. But and I got some other ones too. Oh, Miss Hill sent me so many beautiful pictures. So I can't wait to show you all.
So we
As
send it to you in an email. Is that what you said?
no, no. Well, that you can again if you're not in the Zoom, but we're all in the Zoom, right? So it's
Yes.
for
Oh, we're
you
in
to
the Zoom.
send the photo by Zoom. So
Now,
please
did
for
you
the
just
next
get a photo from Geraldine?
so if I look at the chat, I do not see
No.
that he sent the message. So make
Okay,
sure
could
that
you tell us the instructions again, please? Because something's not
uh,
going right with mine.
there you go, Geraldine. Yes, he just sent it. So
Okay,
again,
okay.
all that I'm asking and all that we're doing is making a keynote presentation of some of your favorite flowers and plants. So
So you
if
Okay.
just
you
you
are able
wanted to
to,
send it in the chat. Send it.
yeah,
Oh, okay, great,
we're
great.
all
Oh,
on
I
Zoom
thought,
together right now. So
okay, yes,
I've had some people send me an email outside of Zoom hours, and that's
yeah.
amazing. So that is an
Okay.
option, but since we're all on Zoom,
Mhm.
please send it through Zoom.
In the chat. Okay,
Uh-huh.
got you.
Yes. So yes, Geraldine, thank you so much. I'm gonna hold it and save it, and that way I can put it in.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
Jolyn.
So good
Okay.
job.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
All right.
Alice, we're doing flowers.
Yes, again, it's
Okay. Let
inspiration
me see if I
because one
have
of
any flowers.
our
Oh, you
gardener,
want
yes,
flowers? Flowers. I
Let me
know.
flowers,
see if I
plants.
have
I mean,
any.
you could be really creative. Miss someone sent me like 20
Beautiful.
photos of trees and shrubs and flowers, just But
Oh,
yes,
some other flower.
if it's a DC native plant, amazing. If not, I would like for you to share at that time why you chose that flower. Why?
Ain't got no flowers.
Okay, so yes, let me know, please if I'm talking, interrupt me and let me know in the chat that you sent your flower.
Ain't got no
Um,
flowers.
yeah, oh, I see you sent one, Miss Grace. Oh, let's see. Oh, I love it. Yes. I remember you and Geraldine, y'all sent me some pictures,
Oh
months
yeah,
ago. Like, yeah,
plants.
so I love
Yes.
those. So I could, if you want me to, I could put those two in
No,
there.
Okay.
You guys have
Okay.
sent me stuff,
ain't that
throughout the years.
ugly?
So
I was just
yeah.
trying to show you I was following you.
You did amazing,
So
Grace.
that's
I,
all.
s-
I did.
I saw your message. So I love that. And everyone in the chat, I love for you to again be able to,
I don't
participate.
have no, suppose we don't have no flowers. I don't have no
Well,
flowers.
oh, that's okay.
Well, look
Again,
up,
you can go,
search on Safari and get one.
yeah, you go on Safari and just like again, Module 6, you can look for any photo that you want. Or at the time, I
Oh, Lord, here.
suggested if you're literally walking around in the city and you see some
I
beautiful
found
flowers,
one.
take a picture. That's the
I
suggestion.
found a Mother's Day flower. There you
Well,
go. How about
that's
Okay,
fine.
does
okay.
that work?
We could be very creative.
Yeah, there you go.
Everyone is different. So I love everything different. That's a
Mm.
beautiful gift. I can't wait to include that. Yes, yes, please. In the chat, send those pictures.
Yeah, okay, got it.
Let me know when you send it to me. Okay. So again, keynotes. Okay. Again, most of you should have the app on your iPads, but if not, you can search any app in the App Store by what do you hit to search?
The blue A or the
Magnifying glass.
the magnifying glass, yes.
Amazing. And then what should I do? Or what can I do to get the keyboard to come up? There are two
But to
things you can do.
magnify, type in
You tap
KEY.
so that the keyboard will come up.
Yeah, so where do I tap?
The magnifying
So
glass.
you
Tap in that little.
Yes, I can hit the magnifying glass again, or I can just tap on where it says
Games app
Yeah,
store.
and have
the
Yeah.
search
yeah.
bar. Amazing. So
Yeah.
I just think it's easier just to double or just tap the magnifying glass twice. It's
Uh,
up to you on how you want to do it.
mhm.
Okay, so yes, you type in the name or type of app that you want to download. Keynote is not the only presentation app you can download.
Yeah.
So you can type in presentation, see some other ones, but hey, it's an Apple app. Why not utilize it and learn about it? But there are many other
Mhm.
ones. I like Google Slides. So if you'd like to check that out, I use them all the time. So make sure that you know that your Keynote app is downloaded on your device. Okay, so because it says open, I already have it on my iPad. Okay, I can, of course, look for it if I don't have it. And if you don't have it on your home screen, I do. It's on my sixth page. But don't forget, you can always move it as so you hold and drag it. You can literally move it within screen to screen. You can even put it in the dock if you want, so it's always there, no matter what screen you're on. But if you want to add the icon to your home screen, again, I can have 5 million WikiHows. I can have 5 million uh DocuSign icons
Mhm.
if you want. It's up to you. I When you do the spotlight, you put your finger in the middle of the screen when you're on the home screen, and you just slightly drag it down. Just a few, just like an inch or two. And then that's how you get the spotlight to come up. That way you can search for any app. So this is just another way to search for an app. But look, top hits. The first one is the Keynote icon. I can hold and drag it and basically make an app.
That's what I can do. I couldn't get it on
That's
my.
how you can make an app.
Yeah,
But
I
look, what did I just
downloaded it, but I
what did-
can't ever find it.
So if you cannot find it, you can simply drag your finger down in the middle, search Keynote, and then drag the app to the screen that you want to
In
put.
the app, while I'm in the app store app, do that.
So I'm on the home screen right now, so that's how you can add it. When you drag your finger down in the middle, just a little bit. And that's how you can get this spotlight to come up. Y'all use the spotlight before or
Mm-mm.
have learned about it in
Mm-mm.
our sessions?
No, I missed
No,
that.
no.
Make sure you all utilize it.
That's
It's very, very convenient. Again, you swipe down, or not swipe, but basically take your finger, if you look at my video, and you take your finger in the middle, and you just slightly just go a little bit down. And then you'll see this spot. This is called Spotlight Search. Search
Mm-hmm.
for many different things. You see Keynote, it searched for, through suggestions, through files, through photos, calendar, website. So you can type in anything, either an app or anything else, and either search for it. You look at the bottom, I can search mail or maps, depending on what result I search. So yes, let's go to the Keynote app. Again, we are doing this together. And again, next time, hopefully we can finish working on this presentation and help you all create your own or start your own at least, and be able to know those basic tools. So the last time that we were in the app, we were on our presentation that we were working on together. So that's why I brought it here. But if you're using it for the first time, you may see something that looks like this, or
Yes.
depending on how you're holding your device, yes, this is
Mhm.
what you may see. I recommend that you start with choosing a theme, so that way you can choose a theme for your presentation.
The Alex,
Uh-huh.
when we were on before, I ended up on presentation title. So when I clicked on Keynote this time, that's what comes up: presentation title, presentation subtitle. I don't want to be on that page.
Okay, so make sure you take a look at your screen. So remember, you always have to know where that back or that cancel, or again, how to navigate the app. So usually at the top left, you may see an arrow. If I'm in this presentation right here, again, at the top, at the left, I see the arrow, that big old arrow. That's how I get back to the screen.
Ah.
Okay, let
Okay.
me do the arrow.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
so we're
yes.
gonna go over the toolbar at the top once again, but make sure you
Okay.
maybe again scribble a few notes on the icons, or again revisit this video. So again, the last video is on our channel, so make sure to review that if you want to go over that toolbar. But I'm gonna go over it here again with you all. I don't mind that at all. So when I go into a presentation, let me just start from scratch really quick. Um, by the way, if it says Apple Creator Studio, if you see a kind of a little purple star on a theme, those are basically paid themes. So I'm gonna, there are many non-paid ones. Again, this is relatively new with Apple, which I'm not mad. It's a cool feature, to utilize these tools. But again, there are many free ones to be able to take advantage of, and plenty features available. Uh, I really like this one called Craft. I think it's pretty. But you again choose any one. And again, I'm just doing that so I can go over the toolbar or the icons that are on the screen. At the bottom left, what does that one do? Does anyone know?
Add a page.
Yeah, add a slide. Good. And again, you can infer that because what do you
At the
see on that
bottom
icon?
left.
Yeah,
All I see it says double tap to edit.
okay, so that's on the middle of the screen. So at the
Yeah.
bottom left of the screen, you'll see this bar that shows you your slide. So at the very bottom left is the plus sign.
Yeah.
Hmm? Yeah. So
Uh,
yes, and
Alex, is it?
Or
Alex, is
pinch
it?
out to make bigger? No, make smaller.
Yeah, so if you're watching my screen, Miss Wilda, you can again, yes, you can zoom in and out so you can see everything.
Yeah, I'm
Greer, you
watching
were
your
saying
screen.
you're having a question?
Uh,
Greer, you had a question?
I did, but you said bottom left for the plus. For the plus
Mm,
sign.
yes, and
Okay.
yes, that plus sign, that add sign. So when I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay, that means to add.
No, my
Okay, so yes, if I'm holding it vertically, if I'm holding it horizontally, I like it horizontal, you can see more of the screen. You can hit the plus sign to, yes, add a slide. And there are many different kinds of slides that you can add. And I really like the selection. I like the 3 photos together. I like the photo and the title and the bullets. We're going to use a ton of that, etc. So if I wanted to add, let's see, this is the title slide. Maybe this is like the first slide after
Oh, they,
that.
I
It all depends on what and how you want to format your presentation. There's no
see.
wrong way to format a presentation. It's all up to you. I would do a title, then I, usually have a disclaimer, then our agenda, then and then with the different sections, and then I'll have this section title like this, and then I'll have the content. So that's how you all been coming to our sessions a while. Like, you all kind of see the style and how we have everything set up. So you can take
Yeah.
inspiration from that.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. So yes, this is how to add a slide. So eventually you're gonna, go through a few of these, add your stuff, and so on and so forth. At the top left, you all see that icon that kind of looks like a book or a menu. Where is that icon familiar? Where else do you see that icon at? We just talked about it 2 weeks ago.
Split screen?
Enlarge.
So y'all see that book icon at the top left? What is that?
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So where is that familiar?
On the
Where have you seen that
Safari
icon?
page, right? When you book
Safari, that too,
stuff.
yes. Yes. There's one main one where we really talk about that.
Message.
Email.
Make
Yes, the
it's
mail
Email.
app, y'all. The mail
Mail.
app,
Right,
y'all
mail.
remember?
That's why I said
That's
split
Mail.
screen.
that's
And
how
that
you
split
get.
screen?
Hmm?
No?
So again, at the top left, that is yes, the
Oh,
menu
mail app.
icon. It
Where my
takes you.
glasses?
Miss Rosemary, you had a question?
Oh no, I was looking for my glasses.
Okay, thank you so
I
much.
have them.
At the top left is
Yeah.
that menu icon. Again, it allows you to, there are a few options
Right.
there. And at the top, you won't be there for each icon. It may not just be one function because there's only so much screen. So again, it's good to go through the different icons to know what they do. So yes, right now I'm in slide view, but I could also do a table view. Again, you don't have to use every single one, like outline. I like this. This is what we saw before when it said create an outline, this is what it would look like. But we started off with the theme. So you can either start off with the theme and then do the outline, and do the outline first, and then do the theme. But I like the slide view because that's how, I would edit it on my iPad. So it's up to you. There are some other features here like presenter notes. I mean, you could create presenter notes if you want. If you have a long presentation, you want to write some notes, you can do that, etc. Okay. So yes, technically this is called the navigator, but I just see it as where all the slides are. Yes, the official name for this bar on the left-hand side is the navigator. Yes, it allows you to navigate through different slides. Okay. Yes. All right. Let me present your notes. So yes, that back arrow, what does that do? It takes you back to your Keynote home screen where you see all of your presentations and also how you can start a new theme or start an outline. Okay. So it takes you back to that screen. So all apps will have like a back, cancel, what it may say back or it may see the arrow. So again, just be aware of everything that's on your screen. Where it says present, okay, that's presentation. That is, and you all see that little arrow next to that? that little tiny arrow where it says present. We're going from left to right at the top.
They are going down.
Yes, that little tiny arrow going down.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, so that area,
Little
again,
tiny arrow going down.
yes, you don't have to tap exactly on the little arrow. I can just tap on the word. And then this is very similar if you've used Pages before, because you can see the options for the presentation. There's a few options here. You can rename it. So I'm gonna rename this practice, because this is a practice presentation. And you can rename, you can move the presentation if you want. And I really like export, because again, you can send it in different formats.
Oh, wow.
You could send the keynote as a PDF. So it's just a document with just each slide on top of each other, or even as a PowerPoint format, because some people may use PowerPoint. So that way they may be able to edit it if let's say they don't have an Apple device. If they don't have an Apple device, we'll talk about it in a little minute, but if they do, then they'll be able to collaborate, then they'll be able to work on it, maybe at the same time as you if you want. But yes, this option here where it says practice and these options. Yes, you're also able to print your presentations if you want to. So there are several useful options in this section.
Are you showing the keyboard across the top?
So yes, I'm showcasing the toolbar at the top
We
with
can't
all
see
the
it
different
on
icons.
yours. I can't see it on yours.
Is everyone else able to see the toolbar at the top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so again, make sure you pinch
pinch it to make it
make sure
smaller.
you pinch so that
Okay.
way you can see the
There
whole
it is. Oh,
entire
yeah,
screen,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Okay.
all right. So after that practice, we see that button right after the practice and a little down arrow. What does that do? I don't want to say it because it'll give you the answer. What is the next button after that little down arrow? What does that do?
Play.
Yes, play,
Hey.
which means it starts the presentation. Look, you see how the screen went full screen?
Yes.
It's how you start the presentation. Okay, so when we see each other once again, we will hit the play button and start the presentation for them. How do you navigate the presentation? Again, there's no buttons. You just see your slides. So how do you navigate? You navigate by and it does take some getting used to sometimes. So when I hit the play button, there isn't really you don't see anything. You see it says double tap to edit, and then it says it again, and then it says it here too. When I hit play, you notice that it goes away. So let me do a different slide just so you all can see the difference. Good. Again, I'm learning with you all too. I don't use this every day myself, and not a lot of folks do, but you may be inspired. Okay, cool. So it looks a little different. I can drag a slide and move it on the left. So maybe I don't want this there. Maybe I want this in the beginning, or I want this here, or I want this here. So on your navigator, you can hold and drag a slide if you want it in a different place. Y'all see that, right?
Right.
Hold and drag. Okay, so let me go back to the first slide, and then let me hit play. So how do I navigate? Again, I can simply tap on the right or tap on the left. Tap on the right, tap on the left. Tap on the right to go right, to move forward, tap on the left to go. Oh, okay. I'm learning right with you all too. So even if I tap on the left, sometimes it makes it, I got to make sure I'm on. So on the left-hand side, make sure you're on your first slide when you start your presentation. So even if I tap on the left, it's going to still move forward. So what do I have to do? Again, I'm testing things with you all. I should be able to go back. Maybe I forgot the slide or something, or maybe I went too fast. So
You're going fast with me.
I know that's right.
okay, we're going. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay, so you have to drag your finger just a little farther to go in between. So let me Double tap
Mm.
to edit. Let me just show you A. Let me do that one. A. Okay, this one. B. Just so you could see. So there's B. That's the first one. Yeah, there. You all see I'm going back and forth between each slide?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I'm just
How are
dragging
you
my
doing
finger.
that? Dragging your finger.
Taking you see my video, Miss Wilden?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, no,
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my own now. I see. I can see it. Yes, yes, I see it.
Yes, make sure if you're in Zoom, you can hit the little blue circle at the bottom left if you don't see video, so you can see all the videos. Okay. So yes, you drag your finger. If I want to go back, I drag it to the left. If I want to go back, okay, I drag my finger to the right. If I want to go, if I want to go forward, I drag it to the left. If I want to go back, drag it to the right. If I want to go forward, drag it to the left. You all see my motion with my hands, with my finger? Anyone seeing my video with my finger?
Yes, yes, I see.
I see it.
Okay,
It
y'all see it?
moving, but I don't see your finger. I see it moving. Yeah.
Yes. So look, I'm going from left to right. Okay. So either I drag my finger. So yes, if you're on your own keynote, I want you to, practice as well if you can, if you already started your own draft. So yes,
Yeah.
you'll just literally play around with it. That's all I had to do to figure out kind of how to navigate. And I know you will too. So again, drag to the left if I want to move it forward, drag to the right, and you're going backwards. And that makes sense when you're doing it. If I drag it to the left at the last slide, you see it takes me back to this view. So drag it to the left, right, we move back, drag it to the left, we move forward. Drag it to the right, drag your finger to the right to move back. Drag your finger left to move forward. Okay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you can always just tap too if you don't need to think about going backwards. You just literally tap with your finger on the right hand side. It's
Yes,
very,
I see
very
that now. I see that.
yes.
Okay.
Literally drag, just like this on the screen.
Mm.
Okay. So you gotta, tinker around with it to kind of get used to those controls.
Okay.
All right. So this next icon there after the play button. So good. We went over the add a slide. We went over the menu, this menu button. We went over the back to go back to the Keynote home screen. We went over
Mm-hmm.
the name and some of the features that are available, like moving and exporting and printing and renaming the presentation. This play
Mm-hmm.
button starts the presentation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This next one right here, again, you have to go in it so you can see what's going on. If I tap, yes, okay, so this one requires Apple Creator Studio. So again, that one is a paid subscription. So I am going to hit cancel and just move forward. So the next white icon, what do you all see? That circle and that square, what do they look like?
Looks like a clock.
What about the purple one with the stars in it?
Okay, yeah. So Miss Wada, that button again, when I hit it, it says Apple Creator Studio. That is like in that paid subscription to get additional features and themes.
Okay.
So
All
that's why I'm not going over.
Okay. I see it.
So yeah, so we're going over from left to right. Okay.
Now
So
the box of
someone said
with all
clock.
the dots. Cluster
Yes,
dots.
yes. What do they look like?
A square with cluster dots in them.
This may look very similar to some other apps like Freeform or Pages. I see. Again, if you send me a photo, let me know. I see yours, Miss Rosemary. I love them. They're very beautiful. So this is where all of your tables and charts are at. So again, at the top, it looks like a pie chart and it looks like a table. So again, if you want any table, if you want a chart, even a 3D chart, or even an interactive graph or a table, you can go through the menu and select the one that you want.
Which one is that, Alex?
So again, we went over the play button, that white icon. We went over that first purple icon, that we're not going to go over because that's a paid subscription. And it's the icon with that looks like a table and the graph.
Mm-hmm.
The table and the graph. Okay. Next to the table and the graph, what are those?
Square and circle.
And
Text.
what kind of things can you use? What's that
Text.
button for?
Mix text
What are
squares.
those? What are circle and squares, y'all?
Symbols.
Symbols, shapes, right? They're
Shapes.
shapes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shape.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, shapes. Yeah, someone said objects. Yeah, so when I tap on that icon, yes, I can do different shapes. And look at the bottom, it says Browse Content Hub. And look, all of these different shapes come up. I can do shapes, there's objects, there's people, there's signs, there's animals. I mean, there's so many.
Clothes.
I'm still scrolling. So
Underwear.
you can add many things. You can even
Yeah.
search for different objects. So if I wanted a sunflower, I wanted that, and I hit the search. Wow. Well, that's good to know. I have never actually used the search. Again, anything that with that purple star, unfortunately, that will require that paid
Oh, look at the
subscription. So
flowers.
I recommend that you go through these categories right here because these are all free and really easy. So I'm gonna go to nature. I'm gonna do that. I love this flower. So if I tap on it, bam, there. I can put it. I can resize it.
I'm supposed to
Many
see the
different
morning at
things.
8:45.
Many things that you can do. Okay, with the object. Okay, we'll go over how to edit that a bit.
So when
Um, mm,
me to come today?
It says Monday,
Miss,
and it says finding,
someone had a question?
I'm out of town.
finding my
Unfortunately, I'm
Miss
out of
Wilder, you had a question?
No, I'm sorry. Let me put myself on mute. I apologize.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so there's objects. Y'all see how to get to the objects and all these different things that you can add.
No,
Right?
Alex. Which one is that you get to the
Yes.
objects?
So at the top, we're going over the toolbar from left to right. We went over the tables and charts. That's that first white icon after the play. And then the second one, you see the square and the circle, the square.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's where the objects are going to be at. All the different little animals and nature and objects that you want to add. And you see it come up when you hit on it. And then I can hit browse
Alex,
content.
excuse me, you know what? I see yours, but I can't see yours and mine at the same time.
Well, it will be a little hard to do that. So
Okay, okay.
are you looking at your Keynote app, Greer?
Yes.
Okay, so on yours, what do you see at the top? You should see that table and the chart icon, and then you'll see that circle and that square.
No, I think I see yours. I don't see mine.
Well, mine
That's
has
all
the
right.
letter
I'll
B on
get it.
it. Mine has the letter B on it and it has the blue background.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what you're
see that.
seeing? Okay, so
Yes.
you're in Zoom right now, Greer. So if you hit your
Yeah.
home button and go to your Keynote app, you can, also see,
Okay.
what I'm seeing. But
Uh,
I want you to see what I'm seeing too. So take a second to
okay.
go to your Keynote app and then, you can, just hit the Zoom box and come back in really easy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Again, we're following along and we're just going over the toolbar at the top. I really want you to explore again these things and just check them out, see what they do. You won't know what they do until you tap on them and take a few, tries and attempts like me to remember what those mean. Okay. These icons, we encounter so many icons. So again, you have to explore them and kind of work with them to remember what they mean. So what is that? The next one after the shapes is that paper clip. What is that? What does that do?
Attachment.
Yes. Oh, Miss Louise, you're right on top of it. Yes, you can attach many different things. So if I go into it, give me a second. If I go into the paperclip icon, look, there's so many options here. So choose photo or video. That's what we're gonna do with you all. I save the photo to my Photos app, and then I can again select it and add it to your slide. You can take a photo or a video. You can even record audio if I want to. So I can record my voice and then play it when I'm on that slide. Even a live video. I can make a live video and instantly put it in the slide. That's pretty cool. I can add a web video. So if I have a YouTube link, I can put the YouTube video in the slides. I can add an image gallery. A gallery is what multiple photos, right? So you can have one square and with multiple photos in it. And that way, if you don't want to put the whole screen of photos, you can just have one area like this, and I can resize it. You see it says tap to add images, choose photo. These four, I'm just putting these four. I selected them. I hit that check mark, and bam, look, you can have multiple photos in one basically square, one part of the screen. You don't have to have four different photos all over. You can have a gallery. We used that before when we did the growing of those plants from the water. So that was pretty fun. Amazing. Good job. All right. That's that second purple icon at the top. Again, you won't know what happens until you tap on it. Yeah, so this is also like the shapes. I'm not sure why it goes to this one automatically. Like they're just not the same. This has basic, but they're pretty much the same thing once you get to the search. Okay, so apps are funny, right? So what is that after that second purple icon? What does that paintbrush do, y'all? What does that do? What can you
Color.
edit? Yes, you can color. What are two things that you can adjust with that paintbrush? When we did the pages and when some of y'all made the poems, we were able to edit two things with that paintbrush. What are those two things? I know it's a tough question, but I know you could do it. What are the two things that you can edit with that paintbrush icon? Generally, okay?
You can change the color, right?
Of what?
What you were working on.
Okay, so I'm on this slide right now, Louise. What color can I change?
Mm.
Anyone?
You can
What
change
color?
the
The
white.
background.
Yeah, yes. Okay, so the background. So yes, the slide itself. Okay, you see I'm not in any of the text boxes or anything, right? And then if I hit the paintbrush icon, look at that. The slide. I can edit anything about the slide. The layout. So I could choose a different layout from before. The background. So maybe I want look, let's see, a color, maybe. Yeah, I want it to be green. I can choose it or purple or whatever, right? Preset. I could do this one. Oh, I like it. So I like all these different colors. But yes, look, I could do gradients. So I can have look at that. That's really pretty, right? I like the gradients. Switching from two different colors. Standard or look, dynamic. Look at these backgrounds. Isn't that cool? And they move. These are dynamic means that they move when you're typically looking, technology and photos, right? Standard is like still colors or background. Dynamic, it actually moves. Or yeah, let me go back here. Let me hit play just so you could all see. What moves? I'm not seeing anything move. Maybe very slightly, but it's still very pretty. I like it. So yes, you all see you can edit the slide. You all see you can edit the slide. But yes, you can edit an object. So look, if I hit this text box with this letter A in it, and I hit the paintbrush, you all see the difference now? It says style text arrange. If I'm just working on the slide, it says slide, and it gives me these options. You all see the difference? Everyone see the difference? Y'all hear me?
Go back.
Okay, yeah, so yes, if I do an object, so like a text box or a picture, and I hit the paintbrush, I hit the paintbrush, you see these options are different from if I were just working on the slide. So I just tapped on the slide, I hit the paintbrush, and you see these options come up. Is that what you're asking, Miss Louise?
Mm-hmm.
5 switches.
Good, good. Good. It's all about just taking a look. Again, you don't have to use every single one, but I really do like a lot of these features. They're very cool. You can really make your presentation unique. All right, y'all. So again, if you have any questions, let me know. The last three icons at the top left, they're let me move my screen. Okay, so you can see it a little easier. So you all see the last three icons at the top right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the first one do?
Oh, goes back.
Good.
Yes, and goes back, or what's the word for it?
Undo.
Return.
Yeah, undo. Yes, it
Undo.
undoes. So you see, I just undid the last time I edited the slide. So if I keep hitting undo, it undoes the last thing that I did. You all see
Okay.
that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I keep hitting undo. Yes, or if I hold it, I can also redo, go forward. So maybe I didn't mean to undo so much. I can redo as well. So if
Okay.
you hold it with the undo button with your finger, that's what you can see. It doesn't work for all of the,
Alex,
uh-huh.
the last thing I did was add a screen. And when I touched it, it took away my whole screen. I mean, the whole page that I added.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if I add a slide like that
Yeah,
and I
like
hit the
the whole
undo,
thing disappeared. Yeah.
because
Oh, yours did too.
you just undid what you did. You
Okay.
know? So yes, if I
You
add
just
a
hold it
slide,
and it'll bring it back.
if I hold it and hit redo, yes, you
Yeah.
can then redo it. So if I hold
Okay.
it, yes, I can then redo.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
I just learned that. I was like, why not? Let me see if I hold it, what happens. So yes.
Re-add slide. Oh, there it is. It says re-add slide. Okay, there you go. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. What does that second icon do, y'all? The second to last one. That one's
It
Share.
very,
pulls it.
yeah,
Share.
share, yeah. It's
Share.
very, throughout many apps, throughout the iPad, you'll see
Yeah.
that with the share,
I like
just like
that.
in other Apple apps like Pages and Numbers, so it's Freeform. You can use that share to either collaborate or again, hit send copy and send a copy of the presentation. But again,
Yeah.
this is a Keynote format. So if I collaborate again, of course, they must have an Apple device in order to, again, utilize the Keynote app. But again, if I wanted Ms. Brenda to work on this, I would then hit mail and send Ms. Brenda an email or message, if when you see
Yeah.
messages, etc., all the options that are there. But if I hit
Mm-hmm.
send copy, again, don't forget, if I'm just sending a copy, so if I just hit mail and I want to send it, don't forget it's a Keynote format. So if they don't have Keynote, they're not going to be able to open it necessarily. So that's why
Oh.
in the when we oops, my bad. Let me hit the X. Let me delete the draft because I don't need this. In the share, it says export and send, just like when you hit practice, and you can send it as a PDF. Again, anyone can view it, no matter what device. Or if you want to send it
Mm-hmm.
as a PowerPoint, if the person maybe doesn't have an Apple device, but you want to edit it in that way, then they can either you can hit either the share button or hit the export button, and you'll get the same options.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's the share.
Okay.
What's the last icon do? What is the very last icon on the screen, do you know?
I can't. I
Those
can't.
three dots. What do they do?
Have it touch it, see what it says.
Yes.
Find
It may,
inanimate
yes. So
rehearse
where do you
slideshow.
typically see the three dots? What does that mean?
When it's more.
Yes, because what are we using right now, y'all?
Zoom.
Yes, at the bottom, those three dots. In Zoom, it means
Oh,
more. But
more. Yeah.
typically, yes, when you see those three dots when you're working on a mobile device or even on whatever, that means they're the other options.
More.
Again, top cannot fill every single thing that it may want it to
Mm-hmm.
do, right? So that has all the other features. So yes, you can find a word or a phrase in the presentation. So if I write A,
Mm.
I can find where there's the letter A. If I put in the
Mm-hmm.
word the, I can find where the is. I don't have the anywhere. That's why it doesn't come up with any results,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
etc. Animate. This is how you can animate a slide. You can add a transition. So if I wanted confetti to start to start that slide, I could do that. And it's really cool. There are many other ones that are there. Um, there's even an option where if you have another Apple device, so I have my iPhone right here. It says Keynote remote. So I can use my phone as a remote to control the slides. I just wanted to mention that. It's a pretty cool feature. So yes, if that is a possibility if you want to
Beautiful.
do that too. And then there's these settings. There's quite a few settings.
Wow.
I'm not really
Beautiful.
thinking around with this. It's up to you. And then there's the
Beautiful.
help. So look, help. You can get help with Keynote. Look at that. If you have a question, Keynote user guide. Look at that. Oh,
Beautiful.
I was looking for this last time. So I'm so happy that I finally found it. So look, video, audio, images, just if you have a question about Keynote, come on, but also utilize these resources. What's new in Keynote? So you can see what's new. Look, so it takes you straight to Apple's page with what's new in the app. But again, I love just going into the app and exploring all the different possibilities. So once again, before we start working on this slides together, we have the add slide, we have the menu with some of these options. We have the back to go back to the home screen. We have the name where you can rename it, export it, etc. You have the play button. You can start the presentation where you're at. You have this purple icon. You can go into that. We have the tables and charts. We have the objects. And then we have the attachments with the photos and whatever you'd like to add. You have the paintbrush icon. You can use it to edit text or pictures or the slide itself. We have the undo button where you can undo what you just did or redo. You have the share, so you can either collaborate or send a copy of the session to someone else. And you have these three dots with some of the other options that are there. Okay, so please tinker around, check, start, checking out or maybe creating a presentation just to see.
That's easy.
All right. Okay, so as an example, let me go back to Zoom so I can save some of these photos. This is let me go to Zoom. Again, if you sent me a photo, let me know. If you haven't already, let me know. But I see you, Miss Rosemary. Morning glories. I love it. Awesome. So let me just so I know, let me save that. Let me see Miss Brenda. Let me save yours, Gracie. Just so I have them all in one place. So, yes, amazing. Okay. Do you have any other pictures? Please send them in the Zoom chat. Okay, let me go back to my keynote. And yes, we had titled just temporarily WildTech's beautiful virtual room because it is a virtual room. So I quite like that. So what we did, we added a few slides. So I just added this as an example. This would probably be the agenda. And then for us, and then this is how I want it to showcase. I'll have some pictures on the right, your title, and then maybe a little bit on why you chose that photo. So I just saved those to my Photos app, and this is again, this is a template. So it already gave me this, which I really like. I don't have to maybe go to the attachments and add the photo, but let me just hit add. Let me see what happens. I hit add. Okay. Yeah, so let me put Geraldine's. Oh yes, there you go. Yeah, so that's just one. If I wanted the gallery, how do I get to the gallery? How do I add an image gallery? Which icon at the top do I hit? If I wanted to add more than one photo in this square.
The attach. See?
Yes, the paperclip. And I scroll up a little and it says add image gallery. So if I wanted to add more than one to this slide, some people may have multiple photos. So that's what I'm gonna do for those folks, or we're gonna do together. I'll make sure everything is kind of situated by the time that we do this. So that way we really put it together. So the title, Geraldine, what are the name of the flowers, or what do you want to title
Well,
this?
it had the roses are prominent. So put DC native roses.
Okay, yes.
Is that a good
Again,
title?
it's your
Beautiful
title.
title.
It's
Yes.
your title. You can make it whatever you'd like, and you we can
Beautiful
always
title,
we
darling.
can always change it. Okay.
Okay.
This the slide subtitle again. Double tap. If you see a text box, you double tap. Oop, if you want to edit that text. So yes, I'm gonna
Beautiful.
put yeah. There you go. Put your name.
Geraldine Smith.
Yes, and then what do you want to say? I had asked everyone to share
Well,
maybe
the
why did you choose why do you like the flowers and why did you choose them?
uh the vibrant color and long lasting buds.
Mm.
Mm.
Hey, I love that. I love and again you can always add later, but again just so you all could see what we are trying to do.
Hmm.
What why did you choose these flowers, Jeremy?
The flowers are native to DC, and um
Uh-huh.
and
Did you buy these for yourself or did someone give them to you?
someone sent them to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay, good.
Native to
Okay. And then
They
so
were a gift.
out of all the flower pictures that you could have sent me, why did you choose these?
I chose that
Beautiful.
because it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Oh, yes, yes. You know,
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's
Okay.
beautiful
what
and
else? Why did you choose them?
beautiful,
Mm.
and it has other flowers added. Other has other flowers added. Contains other
Oh,
flowers
there you go.
hmm That make it stand out.
that make it stand out.
Okay. Yes.
And they were a gift.
And they were a gift.
Yeah, that's another bullet.
Yeah.
They were a gift.
Too. Again, we could always change it. Thank you for being our guinea pig today.
That's okay. That's okay. A gift
Thank
to
you,
me.
Geraldine. Yes, and
And
then
lovely.
yeah, so we have something
Yo,
like
that's
this,
nice.
Very
Yeah, it
and then again
is
we can
very
always edit
nice.
it or change it. These are the back or the background looks the same, but you can always make it your own. So I'm in the slide. Let me hit that paintbrush, and that way maybe I want to add a different background. So maybe I could do what's your favorite color, Geraldine?
Well,
What's
I
your favorite?
like the red or the pink.
You like with this one or
Yeah,
this?
that one.
Well, do you like red and pink?
I like red and pink.
Okay, well, again, when you hit the paintbrush and you could do a gradient, and that
Do
way
the gradient. Do the
you could
red
do
and the pink
red, and
and
then hit the
pink.
back, and then the end color, you could do the pink.
Pink. Okay, that's lovely.
You like that?
Yes.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
oh
Let me
yeah.
see what happens with the background and the dynamic. They have
Oh,
different
nice.
options.
Oh,
They
Yeah.
have different options. I could go back to that. I see this
that's
one.
pretty. Oh, that's
This one
beautiful.
has a
Oh,
little
I
more.
like that one. That one. That
Oh,
one.
look,
That's the
but look, I can choose the colors too. So that way I can do, if you like the yellow, but I could do a different kind of red and then maybe this one.
I like that
Okay.
one, the one you have
Mm,
up now.
Yeah. So this is a dynamic slide. So something like this.
lovely.
It
Yeah,
matches the roses
make that.
too. Okay. Again, we can always change it. So there's, you can do simple things to vibe up your slide. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
Amen.
love it. I
Lovely.
love it. Okay, we'll do one more just as a again, so you all could see kind of how to do it. You may not have this template with the photo, but I like it. So make sure you utilize these slide templates if they have
Uh-huh. Yeah.
already, so you don't have to add
It
too
have
much.
to add to it, right. So you to
Uh,
get the slide bullet text, you had to add that. Was that
no, this was all in the when I added the slide, this stuff was already there.
which
That's
one
why
was that? Which one was title bullets?
every theme is going to be a bit different. So you're going to have
The
to see
bullet photo. Oh, I get it. I
when you
see.
hit the
Yes, yes, yes.
slide and
Yes,
it'll
I
tell
see.
you the name. So
Yes,
and
title
you might
bullet
see
photos.
title
That's
bullets photo. Yes.
yes.
That's
Oh,
the one
great.
that comes up on mine.
Yeah, great,
Uh,
great. That's it.
so there are many different options. So I'll do one more. And if this person had more than one photo, I would go to the gallery and add that and delete this. But I love yours, Miss Rosemary. These are very pretty. So I'm gonna choose yours.
I
What do
know.
you want to title
Beautiful.
these? I know that you said they were summer.
They're the September birthday, the September month flower. Then the flower, like the birthstone, the flower for one of the flowers for
Didn't,
September.
didn't you call them morning glories?
Yeah, morning glories.
Okay, do you want to title it that?
Yeah, that's pretty.
Sure.
Yes. Just you don't have to put the name of the flower as the title,
Okay.
but just as a morning.
Morning
Yeah.
glories, yes.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm gonna shorten your name, Miss Rosemary, and then
Okay.
what about
Oh,
that?
That's fine.
lovely.
Well, that's nice.
You could change it
Yeah.
when we do the session again. Make sure you come on when we do it again. But you could just have fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
Uh-huh. Why do
Yeah.
you so Miss Rosemary, why do you like this flowers and why did you choose these?
Well, first of all, because blue is my favorite color.
Blue favorite. Okay, blue is my
Yes.
favorite color too.
hmm And I was born in the month of September.
Born and because these are September flowers.
Yes,
Why are
sir.
they why are they September flowers?
How am I supposed to know? I don't know. I didn't get
You
that
may,
far.
try
I
try
just
try
want
to
to
look
say it
it
on
up. See
Google.
see see why they're September. Maybe they grow the best in September, right?
I don't know.
Uh
Sure, what about it? I'm
yeah.
not. See, I'm not even a flower or plant person. So,
Oh, well, your whole name is Miss Rosemary. I'm surprised.
huh? What is that?
Your name is like you have the perfect gardening
I
name, Miss
know, but
Rosemary.
I'm just not into. I'm more of a chocolate person, candy person.
Oh,
Wow.
Flowers and I'm not
well,
too
chocolate
flowers
does
and
come from a
chocolate.
plant.
Huh? Oh yeah,
Chocolate
the
does
cocoa
come
does come from
from
a
the
plant. It
cacao
does, but
plant,
I'm just saying
right?
I want the real thing. I don't want no flowers
And
or plants. I've
then,
only had two plants in my life. The
well, these
first
are
one was the fern. The when I first moved from home, and I killed that one.
Well, that's easy to
oh.
kill. It's not. It's
Oh, well, good. I'm glad it wasn't just
Why did
me.
out of
yeah.
all the
It's not. That's
flowers?
not you.
I know you said these were, maybe these were, but why did you choose these out of all the other ones you could have chose?
Because they were blue, my favorite color.
Oh, well.
And they're on a vine. They're on a vine.
I don't know. I didn't know that stuff like that. I'm not
Okay,
a,
anything else you'd like to share about these flowers?
um,
What do they mean to you? How do they make you feel when you look at them?
I just told you. I told you. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I just did because it was the September flower and it was blue. That's the only reason I got it.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
found it
fine,
on
Miss
Google
Rosemary.
while we were on a
If you want to
date.
add
So that's
anything
it.
else when we do this again, that is, I would
Oh,
anything
please,
goes.
no one
Okay.
did. I'm good, Alex. Thank you for doing that
Yeah.
and everyone
Yes.
for
Well,
helping.
let's do this background like Miss Geraldine so we can make it look real nice. So I tap on the slide again. I'm not in
Yeah.
any text or photo.
Paintbrush.
I tap
Yeah.
on the slide. Yes, I hit the paintbrush and let's do a beautiful background. Do you want a standard or a dynamic?
I don't
We
know.
could do a color, one color. We could do a gradient.
I like blue.
Okay,
Would that be
let's
too
do a
much blue
dynamic.
behind it?
What about this?
No. How about a different one?
Okay, that is okay.
How
This
about
is
the solid blue? I like
oh,
that one. Yes, that's
okay,
fine.
solid blue. I love it too. I love this. I love
Yeah, that's
saturated,
pretty.
That's
anything
That's
beautiful.
saturated.
fine. Yes.
That's lovely.
Very, very.
hmm
You see the
That's
difference
thank you
between the
all.
two?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you see the
Very
different, well, the
good.
similarities and the differences. Again,
Yes.
when I make
Mm-hmm.
presentations, you don't have to put every single maybe bell and whistle and just make it easy
hmm
for yourself. I made it easy because I use the same format for each of the slides, but try to
Mm-hmm.
make them just a little
Okay.
bit.
Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh no, yeah, you all did an amazing job today. And we're gonna do this one more time. So 2 weeks from now, we're gonna finalize this. So if you have any others that you want to send me, you can email me, you can put it in whatever Zoom that you join and just let me know that you sent it. And we can put everyone's together in one slide for most of the session. And then we can end with maybe one or two of you all making your own on whatever topic that you want. Any
Okay,
questions
Alex.
for me? Any comments? Yeah, y'all did a great job, and I hope you liked the tutorial.
Actually learned something
It
today.
was fun as usual.
Yeah. Slides
Yeah,
are beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I love these two. This both of them
Blue.
made me put a
Yes,
smile on my face.
Blue.
very
Oh,
nice.
So thank
They're
you to
beautiful.
Marilyn and Miss Rosemary today.
Thank you all.
And thank you all
Beautiful.
for sending me those photos. I love it. We're gonna make some
Lovely.
ones. I see you're on, Miss Hill. I love every single one that you shared. So make sure you come on next time we do it so you can add everyone can add their 2 cents in the text. So that way you can share
Thank
anything.
you.
You can share anything else, but you have a baseline of what you want to say when we present this. Okay? Any last questions?
Nope.
Are y'all going to test out keynotes this
Yeah.
week?
I am.
Try
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
even just going in a theme and just pressing the buttons and seeing what they do.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see the I can see this presentation leading to bigger and better things in the future.
Yep.
A lot of
Yeah.
things in the back of my mind, Alex.
Oh yeah, you can express yourself, and we learn how to do that in so many ways through the presentations, through the
Yes,
pages,
yes.
emails, we've done Canvas together, we've done
Almost like
so there are many ways to express yourself.
Yeah.
So
it.
make sure to practice these tools. You may never know when you might need to create a presentation.
Yes.
This is great.
Yeah.
Make sure
This is a
to view this
great
on
app.
YouTube, y'all. This will be on
Great
YouTube.
app.
So again, hello YouTube. At 12 o'clock, we have Puerto Rico from Louvre, firsthand pictures, videos, history. And at 1:30, we're gonna go over the control center and iPad keyboard together in our usual fashion. Thank you all so
Okay.
much for attending, and y'all did
Thank
an
you,
amazing
Alex.
Thank you,
Hello,
Alex.
everybody.
See y'all later.
Here.
Everyone
right.
have a good
amazing.
morning.
Get that lunch
Good
together. I want to hear about lunches before we get started.
All
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Thank
Y'all
you.
did amazing.
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
Thanks so
thanks. See y'all
much.
then.
Right.
See
Okay,
you all
thanks. Okay.
soon.
All right,
Bye-bye,
thank you.
Alex.
Okay.
Everyone. Thank you. 12
See everyone
o'clock. Get
later.
that lunch together.
Okay.
Oh, most
See you
definitely.
soon. Yeah, see you
Hey,
soon.
Ronald.
Hello.
Happy
Happy birthday,
birthday.
Happy
Ronald. See
birthday.
you
Happy
at 12,
gang.
Mr. Ronald. Make sure
Happy
you come
birthday,
on.
I will.
I see you,
Ronald.
Happy
Ronald, but make sure you
birthday,
come on at
Ronald.
12. Happy birthday.
All right. I love you,
See you
gang.
soon.
Thank you.
See you at 11:50, Mr. Ronald, okay?
11:50. 11:50. Okay.
All
Ronald,
right,
I saw
y'all.
your winters last night.
See you soon, everyone.
Okay, bye, you all.
Bye bye.